Hello, hello, hello. This time on to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, I'm gonna talk to a guy I don't need to talk to. And then I think we're gonna go take care of that Congalala that's on 3rd rank. So, I took a trip to the swamp and saw a pretty pink animal with fangs. But when I tried to call it to the carriage, it threw something dirty at me and now I can't get the smell off. Punish it. So that's what we gotta go do. The Mischief Maker, eh? We'll see how much mischief it raises for us. Oh, am I full of, yeah. And it's nice that it gave me deodorant. I actually need to get some of that in real life. Not that I'm, like, in a dire case, it's just... ran out the other day, and... it's one of those things where I don't like to run out for just one item. I know some people don't mind that. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna pop out to the store. I need a pack of gum. Like, you know, to each their own. Like, if that doesn't bug you, that's fine. But to me, it's such a waste of time. I kind of like to group up a few things. Like, oh, I need this, or I'm getting groceries anyways. Much more my speed. Okay, my bad. I just wanted to... It was like, that was very clearly it. Is there a way to... Oh, the poison is down. Interesting. Oh, that wasn't clearly it anyways. I guess when it's raining, the poison is washed away. So that's kind of cool. It's really hot where I am right now, though. And you know what? It's the summer. I think it's hot everywhere. But as a result, my hair is a mess. And it's just causing me to, like... Jeez. Always have hair in my face. In uncomfortable ways. Hey, bro. Nice. Hit me with that gut. You might as well get some use out of finding out that you like craft beer. And an offensive gut is probably one of the better ones. Okay, sir. You know what? You have less potential to get lost, but... it's always... Okay, I'm just gonna miss a whole bunch. Essential paintball deployment. Paint the area, too. Don't make the monster feel self-conscious. Oh, okay. I kind of thought I was past the point of being able to be hurt by that, but that's alright. Cool. Well, let us get in here and try and make relatively quick work of the Congalala. We've dealt with a couple of these. And not that they aren't worthy foes. We just don't want too much of what you've seen before. Granted, doing it in this new armor, and with the upgraded Golem blade, old fights can feel refreshed when you come in with better equipment. You know, because I was kind of talking about it even last time I was playing, where Monster Hunter has a lot of speedrunners. But a lot of speedrunning is late game. Like, there are, I believe, subcategories for people who are doing it in, like, low rank gear or without gear. But I think a broad majority of the speedrunning that's happening in Monster Hunter is happening with folks who are post-endgame and have very perfect stats and equipment. And when you're going through for the first time, it's not really viable to compare yourself against those endgame sets going against monsters that may be under-leveled compared to the sets that you have or the stuff you're using to do it with. Okay. We're back up to some good health here. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. I need to sharpen now. I was getting away in my thoughts there for a second. I was thinking about Monster Hunter Frontier. And how I would love to play that game. And maybe that's something I should try and do down the road in my Monster Hunter replaythroughs. Find a way to see how soloable Frontier is. How viable it is for me to set it up and record it. Because I think one of the caveats of the current implementation of playing Monster Hunter Frontier, given that it's not really an official distribution of the game, is I think you have to spin up your own server. And that's fine. But I don't have a separate machine to host the server on. So I would be using my computer that I would then be logging in to play it on. So we'll see. Maybe it's really lightweight hosting something yourself, or maybe it's not that bad, because as long as it's only you playing, you're only really hosting the server in the areas that you are personally playing. That's kind of one of those things that down the road in my life, I will probably intentionally build a server. Just because there's lots of things that I actually host. And I think it would be fun to be able to do that. Right now, I don't keep anything always online. I'm a little bit paranoid in that sense. So I wouldn't want anything like an IP sniffer or a port sniffer to find my server and, you know, somebody gets bored and decides to play around with it. I don't have anything sensitive, really, any of that content. Depends on how sensitive you consider some plot details for a D&D campaign. I think I'm just paranoid by nature. Oh, I don't know why. I thought that would work. Well, I've used my deodorants. On the bright side, it looks like he too is not feeling like fighting. So... Oh, are you going to 7? Bro. There is no good way for me to get there. I had to run back. On the bright side, it looks like he has to, like, navigate some sort of cave or tunnel before he actually gets into the area. That's why I think he's sitting on the edge of the map. Every now and then, monsters will have that happen, right? We're probably going to see him, yeah. He's, like, climbing in or something. Ooh, this area looks really pretty. I like how clean and crisp it looks. Cool. Okay, this is a cave, so it's technically draining my stamina. Alright. Oh, I got the poison. I think I actually have the time to just drop the antidote here. I did, so perfect. Okay, Congalala. Are we... Yep. Well, I don't inherently, you know, desire your death, but I hope that in bringing it, there is now safety in the village. Or at least some degree of safety. Temporary safety. It's kind of like living in a war zone, living in a village in a Monster Hunter universe. You know, the people are generally safe, but you take a step outside, mines, raptors, heat-seeking biological hunters. Not a great time. I'll take a scale and maybe another thing if I can get to it in time. I might just get disrupted, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you can't bite me. I'm getting quest complete. Alright, well, no complaints about pretty quick fight. Before we go ahead and take the next quest, I wanted to go talk to this guy really quick. Renovate. Now, we can start getting more fields, more bugs, and a boat that'll help this guy in his adventures. So, I feel like getting the insect thicket is probably not a bad move. There's a lot of bugs that we end up needing, even though the mushroom tree is really cool as well. And we can get that boat. So let's do that really quick. Yeah. And Trenya's boat. Okay. And let's see really quick. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I know what points are. Sorry, sir. I thought for some reason it said exchange. And I was like, have I forgotten something? Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm just pressing the wrong button. So, okay, that's so I can buy stuff with it. Never mind. Let's go look at the upgrades really quick. Awesome. So, the new insect thicket, I believe, is this one? Or something. There must be two here now. So, maybe that's the idea. God bug. Yeah, okay, so cool. Is the mining here? No, it's just that extra bug. And then we have Trenya. Hello, mate. I'm Treshy's #1 feline disciple, Trenya. The thing I love most in this world is adventure. You're my new sponsor, huh? I'll stick around here from now on so you can find me easily. Whenever you need me, just stop by. If you would be willing to fund me adventures with Poke Points, I'd be happy to bring you back a souvenir in return, mate. Meow. The more you fund my trips, the more I'll try to find you that ultra-rare item you desire. As my sponsor, you get to decide where you'd like me to head off to. Whenever you feel like funding one of my grand adventures, feel free to let me know anytime. So, we can send you wherever we want, but that's more of a spend points on stuff, and I would like to save up, because as soon as the mining becomes available, very much essential. We can put some stuff away here really quick. Okay, awesome. Now, I don't think we need to grab anything from there, so let's just go ahead and see. Oh, the Daimyo Hermitar at night? Oh, it's in the jungle. Okay, I've always longed to go hunting in the jungle. However, if a huge monster appeared, I'd be finished. Maybe you could take out the Daimyo Hermitar for me? Maybe I could. Let's see what's around. Yeah, we're kind of going down. prices on mushrooms in the forest and hills have skyrocketed. Please gather 10 of them for me, and I'll cut you in on the profits. But beware of the Kutku rumored to roam the area. I feel like this isn't a bad thing to just go and get out of the way really quick. Because usually the gathering quests are somewhat essential. And even if it's not, that's okay. It's good to get it done. Get the money. And if I recall, I think there are special mushrooms up that way. We'll look. And we'll probably get charged at by this thing. Yeah, that's fine. Quickly deal with the Bullfango. Then it might be best to go Blue Yayan Kutku after this. We'll see what ends up, how many we have to do before we ultimately see the urgent quest to go into the next level. This is clearly not special mushroom. Blue mushroom, kind of on the right note. I know on most of the time actually special mushrooms are found by following the pigs where they like go and eat. So this may be a needless pursuit for me. I might just get blue mushrooms here. In which case, I know there's regular pigs on 6. I think there's sometimes on 10. And then I think there's one in 11, depending on how the map feels. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so we follow these pigs in between the places they go, and I think they sniff them up. So we'll get as many as we can here, and then we'll go chase down that pig. Special mushroom. I'm curious if the changes I've made to my Monster Hunter Freedom Unite ultimately end up looking better from the perspective of the viewer. I've made a few upgrades so that I'm putting this at a much higher resolution to kind of force an element of anti-aliasing, while I'm upscaling a fair amount as well. Hey man, we mean you no harm. You're probably just... Those are all the special mushrooms in this area? Yeah. Oh, I don't really need to look in the water here. Yeah. Ooh, a rock. Wow. Get out of here, rock. The audio in this area sounds like super compressed. That's weird. Mostly just because I find the audio in this game is generally pretty good. I like the music, the monster effects and screams, and the sword sounds. They're all really good. So when something like stands out a little bit, it's like, whoa. Where did this come from? Anyways, it could have just been like an echoey effect because of the small space. Aside from that. Although, it's definitely not original resolution. And like I'm saying, it's done up to look as pretty as it can. I really do feel like it's a shame that Monster Hunter Unite never got, I guess, an official release on the big screen. Like, there were always ways to do it. And I do actually think it supported the, like, remote play or upgrade play thing with the PS3. So I think you could bring it up to the size of that screen. Are y'all investigating a little secret spot, or... Huh. Yeah, because if these pigs don't know where one is, I'm going to have to find another spot. I was hoping this would be it. But it doesn't seem that anywhere here can be searched for special mushrooms, so... Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna try what I believe to be a mushroom spot in 3. And we'll see if there's nothing there. We'll go down into 9. Yeah, that might be... That might be the way to go here. Okay. Are you going to give me special mushroom? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay. Now, how many am I going to get out of this interaction? I think I'm at 8 now. I need 2 more. So 1 more and I can just run all the way back. Should have just checked this in the first place, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Gives more opportunity to look at this cool sword. And I feel like this is... The Golem Blade is probably one of the more recognizable Monster Hunter swords. I don't think it actually shows up in any promotional material. I think it's like the Jawbone Blade that actually shows up, or the Bone Blade Plus. That one's pretty common. And then there was a Jaw Blade or a Bone Blade that became one of the title blades for Monster Hunter World, in that it was like shown in the demos and I think on the main splash art for a few different things. So there's definitely blades reminiscent of this one. But I don't think it's specifically the Golem Blade Plus. Or I guess when we upgrade the Valkyrie Blade, I imagine that's going to have to wait until Raytheon, though. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting. Huh. Some cute purple flowers there. Yeah, celebration cat. Woo. Okay. Give me them mushrooms. Cool. Oh, okay. One of my chefs wants to talk to me. Thanks for always coming and eating our treats. I'm really happy to be able to cook gourmet meals. I'd like to give you a present to express my thanks. If you save lots of these, I'm sure it'll be worth it somehow. Oh, cool. Feline meal pass. Well, that's awesome. We got everyone lounging here, and we can go right ahead with whatever is next in this episode. Gotta get some more herbs, I imagine. Some more potions. Okay, I only need one of those. That's fine. What do we... Oh, hello. It seems you are becoming quite strong, which is good, because it seems like our old friend is back. A long time ago, a Blangonga nested in the snowy mountains. It was a rowdy beast, but a previous generation of hunters drove it away. Now, the Blangonga has returned. It must have learned that the old guard of hunters had retired. The Blangonga itself is an extremely powerful beast, but it also leads a pack of Blongos, so you can't let your guard down for even a second. You might not be able to drive it away, but I think you can still hold your own against the beast. The village is counting on you. Okay, so we have the urgent quest now, but we're not going to do it. There's a few more things we can finish up here. And I think the blue Kutku, like I said, is going to be the next one. It's kind of funny, though. I have to think Japanese market when I'm trying to cook the food. Because I put things together that in the North American palate go together really, really well. Like potato and bacon. And then in that case, it's like, oh no, your stomach hurts. That's awful. Mild herb and potato? Much better. Yeah, that's acceptable. I think we have such a meat dominant and kind of like heavy diet comparatively that I have to like translate my brain. Think about all the other food that I'm thinking. Think katsu curry, Josh. Think donburi. Think miso. Don't think triple bacon quarter pounder. Okay, I just forgot what I was looking for a second, but now I know. We're good. We're good. Blue Kutku is pretty looking. Oh. It's not raining, so that's a hassle. Okay. Cool distinction. Are there herbivores in this cave? That's kind of fun. Just staying away from the poison, or... I don't know. I kind of get a feeling Blue Kutku might be up here. I also don't know if it's going to get a cutscene or not. I kind of imagine it won't. Because it's just a subspecies. But then again, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Oh. Let go of the control stick there, but not that that's a major convenience. Just being able to look around with the right analog stick. It is one of the greatest joys I can have in a Monster Hunter game. And I don't think there's going to be any other games moving forwards that I don't have that option for. Because Try or Ultimate Third should have that. I think 4 has it. Oh, there he is. Kind of blended in a little bit. Okay, you're going that way. So either 5 or 6. Based on those sounds, I'm going to say 5. Oh, got hit by a Bullfango while I was looking for the Yainkaku. The cold Yainkaku. No, it doesn't actually have ice powers. I think it's just a bit stronger. This one's kind of dumb. Doesn't even realize like what's happening. So, Blue Yainkaku, as I understand it, is a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, but at the end of the day is essentially the same creature. And I'm kind of getting the sense... Ooh, that was hilarious. That we're pretty well geared for the monsters that we're going to be facing right now. which is kind of nice. It isn't like Monster Hunter 1, where you feel really unprepared. Every hit is brutal. And I think more than anything what it was just that game expected you to do a lot more grinding and playing with friends to kind of overcome the fact that solo, it could be a very extraneous process to get everything you needed to kind of be top tier. And, you know, some people prefer that too. I know some people really like really grind-heavy content, because that, to them, is what they want to do, or it occupies the place they want games to occupy. And there's nothing in the world wrong with that. Just preferences. But for me, especially after playing a fair amount of Monster Hunter, it's nice when I can, like, start getting some cool stuff and feeling like I'm a worthy opponent in fights compared to some little stick man trying to rise up against giants. And there's appeal there too. But from a difficulty standpoint, it's kind of hard to have it feel as difficult as it was. Like, even when I'm going against a new thing, or hunting a monster that's really challenging, or in this edition, that's going to be, no doubts, Kushala de Ora. When we arrive at the point where there's a quest to hunt one of those, it's going to get funky. But even in those moments, as hard as it will be for me as an adult, it cannot beat the difficulty of trying to figure this out as a kid without much internet, playing it on original hardware, just trying to, like, get a cool sword. And, you know, there's so many, like, artificial difficulties that are in place when you're a kid trying to figure something out, I think. You know, I can remember when I was young, until for a fair while, I didn't understand the difference between low rank and high rank. I kept on trying to go, like, why can't I get Rathlos Scale Plus from the regular Rathlos? Like, man, this must be a really rare item to get. And it didn't click right away. Now again, why would it? It was, especially the first time that was ever an option. It was not like other games usually dive up their content like that, and Monster Hunter is very unique in that sense. But I think that's also part of the appeal, and that was why I kept pushing through when I was a kid. I could feel that there was something really, really cool there, even if I didn't entirely understand how all the pieces worked. Sometimes just pushing through, learning to self-teach, or getting a good result through bad methods. You know, every now and then you do an equation wrong, but you still end up with the right answer. That was a lot of trial and error. And just as well, I don't really know how other people play Greatsword, because my style has really been mostly self-taught from all that time I spent as a kid just trying to figure out how to solo everything. So I don't know if it's incredibly common to, like, always be picking up your sword the same way that I do, to use the side sweep just as much for movement and chasing the monster as I do anything else. I don't think this is going to bring it down, is it? I doubt it, but... No, that's fine. Good hunt there, though. That was a great little fight. And again, I do feel like this is kind of cementing my theory that we're pretty well geared for whatever is ahead. This blue cuckoo did not take a tremendous amount of time. Are you going to leave again because this isn't where you sleep? Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. Where are you gonna go to bed? 2? Cool. I'll get some poison. I don't even care. Although the curiosity, can I jump up here? I can? Awesome. Yeah, it's not a really bad ground poison, so... Yeah, it's already dealt with. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's your name. Blundunda. Boop. No, that did not offer the finish I was hoping for. Okay, that did though. So let's grab this guy. Awesome. Pretty effective there, cleaning up third rank without a terrible amount of issues. I think the death on the Daimyo Hermitar from last time around, while totally my fault, was kind of a little bit of a misnomer. It was just my mistake, and I should have been able to correct that, but got stunned, got drilled under, that happens. And just as well, sometimes some monsters, they'll just get you if you haven't fought them for a while. Your senses are weakened. You don't know, like, oh, he's moved his hip while looking at the 7th quarter of Jupiter. This clearly indicates to me that he is going to charge. Which is actually kind of fun, because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm a late adopter to the game, so I'm just getting to the point where you can do the Rathalos hunt. And it's been really convenient for me, because that isn't like a traditional Final Fantasy XIV hunt. And I know the Monster Hunter Rathalos mindset deep into my soul. So I've been able to grind that out pretty effectively. It's been a good time. Highly recommend. Here we go. More farming accomplished. So now we have... Okay, so we've done that. We still have a Plesioth, but I feel like I will have to get some frogs before I can do that. And I don't have those right this second. I guess we can do a purple Gypsyros. I saw a gigantic bird-like monster deep in the jungle. It scared everyone so bad that I can't do business with a thing like that out there. Please, hunt it down so I can work in peace. Alright. I think I have everything I need to go out and do my business. I could buy 3 more herbs. Buy. Perfect. Oh, you know what I'm curious about really quickly, too? Because I have a lot of armor spheres. We can upgrade... Yeah, why not? Let's bring everything up a level. And this is, I already did that one a little bit. But we have a fair amount of these, so... Yeah, okay, now everything's level 3. We'll just do it all in symmetry. Now everything's level 5? Okay, I won't waste them all. But that's kind of cool to now have our stuff be much better. So let's see. Equipment detail. Yeah, now these are... This is all 40. I think it started off at like 32 or something. So... Pretty psyched about that. Let's go hunt this purple Gypsyros. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Now, I guess I'm going the wrong way, actually. This doesn't make any sense to me. Purple Gypsyros would want trees, not beach. Oh, and when it's raining, is the access to Island 10 flooded over? Okay, so we'll check 2. If it's on 2, we'll check 5. And if it's not in 5... Nope, it's right behind me. Purple Gyp Zeros looks cool. Hey. Okay, let's do the thing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. So the sides are really well armored on the Purple Gyp Zeros, and Bullfango, if that didn't almost deal no damage, I would be very upset with you. Ow. Okay, so the legs are a pretty good target. You can only hope the head is as well, but... not always a distinction we can make. Hey, buddy. More spins? Okay, I'll attack your butt. Ooh, good hit, but honestly, I'm feeling pretty strong with the upgraded Kezu armor. Having like 40 defense on each piece. Ooh, especially compared to the Geodrome set I was wearing, where I think I had 16 per piece. I've almost improved my armor, if not more than 200%. Which is kind of what you want. Oh, wow, got me even over here. Okay. Like, that's not great, but yeah, that's more what I was worried about. Oh, wow, okay, that hit got me poisoned, too. Kind of cool, but fair. I think I'm safe from this one. Perfect. Kind of don't want to commit to attack until I have a little bit more health on insurance. And he's in rage anyway, so it's kind of like... who am I trying to impress here? Oh. Oh, I just blocked it in time. Oh, okay. Apparently that tail whipped out to me there. Like, that's fine, but unique. I guess it does stretch a fair amount in the animation. Okay. Oh, I guess we're safely under the legs. We should get out now or try and cross under there. There we go. Is he back into rage? Really? Okay, well, we need to move then. Oh, don't charge at me. Oh, okay, wrong button, but whatever. Yeah, I know, you're very frustrated with me. Justifiably so. I'm kind of like beating you up. Okay. You coming back down? Or you flying away? You're flying away. We're going up to area 2. All right. No, you're going to area 9. Okay, has to be the one that's the most difficult for me to get to, isn't it? Not that like it's a challenge. Oh, bro. You're your path is disgusting. But I guess 7 is easier for me to go to, unless you're not stopping there. You better pick a place before I get to the end of this fork. Are you stopping? You keep on going. Wow. What a cross-map migration. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. If he even stays here. Looks like he will. Hello, Gypsyros. I return. Oh, okay, my bad. Thought I was behind you. Yeah, I need more ration, even just Oh, yeah. Should've just blocked from nothing, but whatever. I feel like wiggling my analog stick is the way to break out of this quicker. Either way. Oh, did not really attempt to dodge the poison there. Yeah, running hero jump. Alright. Lots of anger. Did not get out my thing to block in time. That's okay. Cool. Well, I haven't used any of my first aid meds, so seems like a great time to do it. Oh, he's pretty weak too. I don't have like flash bombs or nothing, so I guess we'll just have to follow him wherever he goes. Ow. Where is that going to be, sir? You a 7 guy? No? Are you an 8 kind of person? You're a 6 kind of guy. Alright. Or are you? Yep, no, you are. Great. Let us go and break up the party then. Hi, Purple Gypsyros. How many hits away from being done are you? Not a terrible amount. Alright, cool. Got some purple rubbery hide. And probably some more money too, which is hard to ever complain about. Are there any things to mine here? I feel like maybe there is on the walls or something. Nothing, nada. Some stuff growing out of the old decomposed bits here. That's kind of cool. See if we can make it to those mining crystals. Looks like we will. Even if just for one piece. And it's a disc stone. It was all worth it. Oh, Macalite. Yeah, okay. This was definitely worth running for. No real complaints here. Do do do. Do. Alright. Didn't eat this time, just because I figured we'll go right to... What do we have to finish up here? We can do another Daimyo Hermitar. We get the Plesioth. That's about everything that's ready to go. So, that's awesome. Maybe we'll just try and get this Daimyo Hermitar really quickly. And get us ready to go into the urgent quest next time around. Okay, now we have to fight him here. Good that we won't have wasted our sonic bombs this time. Because I definitely, unfortunately, did that last time. I'm hoping he's just on the beach. That's like where I want to encounter him. Tough to say, though. We'll definitely, because we're doing the process of clearing out so many other small quests, we're getting a lot of money for when we do get to down the road. That definitely is awesome. Because the later sets are going to cost a lot of money. And getting all the stuff, too. We even saw that in finishing up our Kezu set. Sometimes all the monsters that you've kind of, like, surpassed the rank of, and they're no longer required for active building materials, you have so many of them that there's some real value in just getting rid of them. Ooh, I was trying to heal then, and I ended up taking more damage. Oh, okay. You trying to smack me, bro? Oh, okay. Oh, that didn't work because it's an area transition? Or he's just, like, waiting? I don't know. Maybe I am just the worst at sonic bombing Hermitars. Cool. Let's do it. I can't really... I try just by doing this series and talking about it. But I do have so much love for this series. I think, even though I'm actually a big animal lover, so I have this kind of central conflict with the series where I love mystical creatures. I hate that, you know, most of the time, say, if there's a dragon in a fantasy game, you have to kill that dragon. You don't get to enjoy it or celebrate it or become friends with it. It's usually always, oh, this is a really cool opponent. And that's largely the case here in Monster Hunter 2, but I feel like the world building supports it in such a cool way. You know, like, this would be a legitimate threat, especially to, a little village. And if you have the ability to personally go out and deal with these things, it probably is what a moral individual would do. You're kind of like this world's version of a superhero. And I love the way that the buildings are, the way the maps are designed. If you are the type of person who plays other fantasy games or tabletop games, Monster Hunter is a really good thing to study. Because it considers a lot of the when, what, whys. You know, like, where do people get food from? We often see how they farm, or we're getting requests from the fishers and the farmers, and these people who need our help and being disrupted for different reasons. We see how are people building their clothing, how are people building their buildings, and we see this in the design. We see monster parts in the huts. We see the materials we're harvesting. If you want your players, especially in a D&D setting, to feel like they're somewhere believable, having everything fit together is part of that. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. I thought I was far enough away from that to not worry, but no, I was not. Nope, that did nothing. These guys can area transition just so quick, it's almost scary. Let's do that. There's a trait from Monster Hunter World. I don't know if it's in Rise. I just haven't looked. That's like after you sharpen, it stays perfectly sharp for a certain amount of time, no matter how many hits it takes. And it can make using weapons with like a small top sharpness really viable. I have it on one set where without it, your top tier sharpness, oh, that sucks, is probably only going to last a couple of hits. But you can, I partnered it with speed sharpening, so you can like pass the whetstone against your weapon once, and from there, it is good to go for a fair while. I don't really know what's happening right here in regards to the logic, but we won, so... let's take the win. And we're going to take a couple of hits, too, but, you know, whatever, that's fine. Oh, is there a hunt here? Oh, hey, quit attacking me, crab. Thank you. I will leave you so you can become this large. Enjoy the life you should have. I will not cut it short. Okay. Well, now I will. I'm sorry. You're attacking my cat. You had an opportunity for peace, and you did not seek it. Well, that's awesome now, too. We're pretty much done the 3rd star quests. We might have a little bit of cleanup to do across the village quests to get everything complete, but I think otherwise we're more or less set to go on to an urgent next time we come around, which is very fun. Got some honey there, no complaints either. Full money. Well, with that handled and some more quests done, we are at the point where we're going to call this episode and continue onwards with more of the village quests in the next time here on Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. But have a good one. Thanks for joining.